There's a quiet pattern that most people miss, a pattern that shows up somewhere between 65 and 70, soft as a whisper but as sharp as a blade. You don't notice it right away. You keep taking your daily walks, fixing your own meals, maybe even driving to the grocery store. Then, one day, out of nowhere, you realize something has shifted, not just physically, but in how you approach life altogether. The strange thing is, no one talks about it until it's already too far along. You see, turning 80 sounds simple. Take your pills, eat well, don't smoke, but here's the truth. Plenty of seniors who look perfectly fine at 70 never see 80. And the reasons aren't always the dramatic ones you read about in health alerts. They're subtle, tricky, and surprisingly avoidable. Let's start with the first one, something right in front of us, low-grade depression. This isn't about crying spells or the kind of sadness that sends someone to therapy. It's a quieter version, the kind that makes breakfast feel like too much work, the kind that tells you staying in your bathrobe all day is fine, the kind that slowly, steadily convinces your mind and body that trying isn't worth it anymore. A lot of older people experience this creeping mental fog, but because it doesn't shout, it gets ignored. And when your mood drops, so does your drive. Your eating changes. Your sleep shifts, your immune system weakens, you stop reaching out, you stop moving, and your physical health starts sliding downhill. The sad part, most of this can actually be treated, but you have to catch the warning signs before they become permanent. Seniors often think feeling this way is just part of getting older. It's not. It's your brain asking for help. The second reason is even trickier. Sarcopenia sounds like a scary medical term, but it just means muscle loss. And it starts way earlier than most people realize. By the time you're 70, you could be losing up to 15% of your muscle mass every decade. That means less strength to get up from the toilet, worse balance going downstairs, and less padding when you do fall. Here's what's surprising. Most seniors don't notice they're losing muscle because it happens so slowly. You don't wake up one morning suddenly frail. You just slowly start using your arms to push out of chairs. You start avoiding stairs, you carry fewer grocery bags, your world shrinks, and you blame it on age, but it's actually preventable. Resistance training, even gentle moves with bands or light weights, can stop muscle loss in its tracks. Yet a lot of seniors are told to take it easy or avoid gyms. That's bad advice, because when movement stops, life stops, and 80 starts to feel a lot farther away than it should. The third reason is super common but totally underestimated: chronic dehydration. You might think, I drink water every day, but is it enough? Older adults lose their sense of thirst. By the time you feel thirsty, mild dehydration has already started, and even a little dehydration, just 1 or 2%, can cause tiredness, confusion, constipation, dizziness, and kidney issues. Even more serious, it affects your heart. Blood gets thicker, blood pressure goes up and down, falls become more likely, hospital visits increase. And here's a crazy fact. Many seniors end up in the ER for problems that could have been avoided with just a few extra glasses of water a day. A simple rule: drink half your body weight in ounces. If you weigh 140 pounds, aim for 70 ounces a day. Yes, you'll visit the bathroom more, but that's a small price for staying sharp and healthy. Now let's talk about something that rarely comes up in doctor visits, but shortens more lives than we think. Social withdrawal, not loneliness that's a feeling. Social withdrawal is an action. It starts when you stop returning calls. When you turn down invitations, when you decide that church or card club or even a weekly coffee meetup is just too much effort. And bit by bit, your circle shrinks. You might think, what's wrong with enjoying time alone? But science is harsh on this. Isolation raises your risk of early death as much as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It makes you more likely to get heart disease, stroke, memory decline, and depression. It even hurts your immune system. Social time isn't just fun. It tells your body to keep going. It keeps your mind sharp. It builds strength. Even a casual chat can light up parts of your brain that fight dementia. You don't need 100 friends. Just a few steady connections can actually add years to your life. The fifth reason, maybe the biggest surprise, is undiagnosed sleep apnea. You've probably heard of sleep apnea. Maybe you've even joked about snoring. But here's what most don't know. Millions of older adults have sleep apnea and don't realize it. Their breathing doesn't stop long enough to notice. But even tiny disruptions, hundreds of times a night, keep your brain from getting deep sleep. And when you miss deep sleep, your memory suffers, your blood pressure rises, your blood sugar goes wild. Your risk of heart attack, stroke, and even Alzheimer's goes way up, all because of something happening while you're out cold. Many seniors say, "I just don't sleep well anymore." They think it's normal aging, but it could be a sign that oxygen levels are dropping too low night after night. Without a proper sleep test, they'll never know. A simple CPAP machine could literally change their health and extend their life. 5 reasons, none flashy, none dramatic, but each one slowly eats away at your time, and they all share one thing. They're sneaky. You don't feel them all at once. They whisper. They blend into daily life until suddenly your energy is gone. Your world feels small, and 80 isn't just a number anymore. It's a cliff. But here's the good news. These 5 things aren't your destiny. They're detours, and every one of them has a way back. If you're thinking, "That sounds like me," don't panic. Don't feel ashamed. Just start small. Drink more water, call someone, walk a little farther today than yesterday. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to notice the small leaks in your boat and patch them before you sink. Because making it to 80 isn't about luck. It's about paying attention. And now that you know what to look for, you're already 10 steps ahead.